Hey guys, Kevpert here, and welcome to episode 4 of 1’s. And I realize I haven't made a video in a while. There's several reasons for that. I've been doing a lot of tactical work with my team, and that kind of took precedent. But here I am. I hadn't played 1's in a while. I think this is the maybe third session I've played since the season reset. So we'll get into it. And the first thing I'll talk about is that I fixed my kickoff, and the change was very simple. All I did was I looked at the opponent's name tag. That's it. Keep it really simple. I just trust myself to be able to hit a good kickoff. So all I do is I look at the name tag and I just counter what he's doing. It tends to work way better than you expect. Because I think a lot of like kickoff tutorials, they get very, very technical and they're like, oh, you want to get this boost and you want to flip this way. None of that matters. It's just the focus. It should be an instinctual process anyway. You've done thousands upon thousands of kickoffs. Should be easy. It should be something you're already doing, so you should just let yourself do it. So just look at the name tag. No, able to counter what he's doing. I'm gonna just use this bounce for the power shot. It's one of those aerial shots from my previous tutorial. Looks like I have to cover net quickly and keep possession here. Ooh. Got boxed out, and I tossed the ball at him. I was trying to think of a way I could be clever. He backed off. I didn't have any awareness of where he was. Probably should have used a rear cam or something when I was saving the ball. Maybe actually physically caught it. Bit unfortunate here. It's a good demo. This is something I remember someone brought up in the comments. Hey, you never fake your kickoffs. It was a game against Among Star. I was being like neurotic and trying to do the same thing over and over and over, trying to win. And just adding in fake kickoffs every now and then, mixing it up. You just kind of throw off the opponent, kind of put that seed of doubt in their mind that you're going to do something different. So I think the common experience is most players do the same kickoff every time. So once you start messing with their expectation, you can get a lot more success. Here, a grazing front flip. Just to keep possession, and then I'm trying to do a flop shot, which is something I've been practicing. It's kind of where you pogo with the flip into the ground, and you can actually kind of get a surprisingly powerful hit with your tail end. Simple bounce dribble. Seeing the space up high. Looking for the demo. I'll look for the reverse demo. Now I have no boost. Not a good situation. Yeah, I need killed. Looking for the double tap. It's not on. Ooh! I've missed the ball. Now I've given up possession. That's a nice little goal there. That was a bit wasteful. And attacking an area that he had covered, the back wall, and not being able to control that ball on its way down. Puts me at the mercy of the opponent. Alright, very low boost. Let's see if I can recover. He's giving me a nice little speed boost. I'm going to try to pass to myself with the back wall. Start my counter. He's going to go to net, so I can probably cut in here. And then I just attack the back post. It's important that you look like you're attacking the back post, and then you can just kind of drop the ball and 50 it. And usually be able to get their boost. And they'll have to dive because they think their back post is being attacked. See, I'm doing it again. I'm going right at the back post in the ball. I get the boost. Now, I know he's faking that. Didn't have that much boost. He's got about 40 boost. But as soon as he comes into the corner, I just hit it behind him. As soon as he kind of crosses that curve, I know that he's overcommitted. There's all that space behind him. And I can just tip it, and I can get the bump. It's a move that many players do in ones. Looking at a quick shot. Let's see what he's got. Is he going to catch it? Go early. Oh, just got to cover any shot he has. Okay. Just faking the half flip, because I thought he might be looking for the rebound. But he actually does a really good job. He gets a really tight angle finish I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to hit the wall or something, and I would have been safe. Just going to make sure I get the boost here. Taking the hit. Now he's attacking with no boost, so I'm not very scared. He's recovered quickly. But I should have possession after this challenge. Using the bounce to set up a bounce dribble. Doing the self pass on the walls. I'm getting the flick. Those self passes are so key because the opponents usually back off, and then you have a lot of space to run onto the ball, and they have to respect so many options. They get frozen at net if you throw in a couple fakes, so they don't know at what point you're gonna hit the ball. All right, he's gonna go for boost, so won't even bother. I'm cover the inside, just kind of faking that. Hey, the net is kind of open, and I know he can have a powerful hit, so I let him have that, and I just shepherded the safety. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for him. Don't know where he's at. I have to cover this quickly. Ooh, no power. Gives me possession. And I'm just going to throw in a couple fakes. He's completely frozen. Nice save. A little too direct with the dribble. And we get the little air dribble. Now, one thing Johnny Boy talks about is that how sometimes you know, Fairy Peak's dribbles are a little too straight at the opponent. They attack the near post rather than cutting across, and that doesn't mean cutting across is always a good thing. It's something you have to get a feel for. But for example, all those like delayed dodge flicks, those are all when you attack the near post and the opponent's facing the other way. So it's good to have moves that allow you to attack the near post. Good to have moves that allow you to cut across the opponent. You can't always set up the ones that cut across. They're obviously taking a ton of time with the bounce dribble. Being really patient. I have possession. I'm in such a strong position. The opponent's separated, and there's quite a bit of distance, and he's at the net. Take your time. Experiment with that. How many different types of powerful hits can you threaten? Every time you can threaten a hit, the opponent has to back off. It's space you can use. A good player will exploit that space. Now, another thing I've been working on is kind of my mentality in ones, right? So I know this is called Once Till I Lose, but I don't play it like that. I've tried to get away from playing like that. I've been trying to play it mainly to improve, but not just improve. It's to seek out the best competition, because it's that competition. When you play with another player, there's an exchange going on. He's going to improve you, and you're going to improve him. And the more you improve him, the better you can be, the more potential for your improvement, right? So looking for that exchange is the beauty of competition. It's not, I won, he lost, so I'm the winner. I could care less about that. It's that I'm improving, and I'm seeking out the biggest challenges. Only in the what's the saying, like, only in the biggest flame forges the strongest of wills, or something like that. That's something I know I've been definitely shying away from. So when I'm playing, the mentality for this series, I was saying, hey, push me. Like, I don't want to win this game easily. Make sure you're pushing me. Make sure you're challenging me, because I want to improve. And I think that's a very healthy mindset. The nerves go away, which was surprising, because I usually play ones with a bit of nerves. And I try to have poise rather than let's say, have this competitive mindset. So here we're playing Buddy, very good player. Plays for Nefarious. Been on a Johnny Boy stream for 1’s. Anyway, let's get into it. So a bit of a ballsy challenge. Jumping high to block his shot. Buddy, just his profile plays, he pushes the ball. He does those aerial bumps. He does those traps where he puts you in the corner and then he looks to demo you. And so because I know this, he's going to give me a lot of space sometimes when he recovers, because he overcommits a lot. So I have to slow down the game. Alright, I know he's waiting for the half flip challenge, so I'm just being a little cheeky and taking control of the ball. Yeah, so here I was disappointed with the shot, but it's tactically the right thing to do. He thinks I'm going to get the mid boost, and so I can use that little space that he's giving me to go to the boost, and then I can set up my shot. Right here, I'm just toying with them, setting up an unstoppable shot. I think that came from a pass off the wall, or a little bounce dribble that comes across. Cutting across, he's stuck, he can't challenge. If he comes, then I'll just tip it around him. Alright, another open net miss. He should have the save. Plus the boost. Try to cut across. And cutting across is a safe move too, because if they do challenge, you're still in control of the ball. And with that challenge, you can side flip the ball into the wall or something and have a good 50. Alright, that was just lucky. Forcing the double tap. Okay, so here, just looking at his name tag, that's all the only change I made. Really is that simple. Make sure I don't double jump there, which is tempting. Don't waste boost. Try to pre-jump this. Ooh, almost. Still feel like I gave that ball up a little easily, but truth be told, I didn't have the awareness of where it was, and that gave up the possession off the kickoff. And pre-jumping there is always a risky move. You can pre-jump, but then they can also mercilessly fake you, so you have to kind of hedge your bet. Ooh, that should be a goal. So there was a split second where I had the positional advantage on the bounce right here, and that disappeared pretty quickly. So I had to act quickly, and I failed to act in that moment. Then he had the boost advantage, then he smoked me. Okay. Make sure I block the angles. Make sure I don't waste boost. Now I've got boost. Make sure I don't give him the 50 that he wants in front of net, and then I do the self pass. And because he anticipates that I'm going to challenge the ball, he has to dive, and I know that he has to dive, so then I don't challenge. So there's many layers when you play against high-level opponents. This is where you exercise your prediction skills, your opponent reading skills. Alright, just looking to get behind him. That means he's going to give up possession, most likely. I try to keep possession of the ball here. He's backed off finally. Ooh. He surprised me a little there. He gets the goal. So I was actually a little slow to read his movement. And he comes in. Does the same move I was trying to do, a little faster. He makes up that distance very quickly. Okay, I think I'm going to stay on the ball. And I can just block this challenge out. Don't want to get too big a block. That's actually a really good play. I don't know how intentional that was, but fake hits like that can be absolutely devastating, because you start moving on his prediction, on the prediction that he's going to hit it, and then he lures you in, he tracks you in, and then he gets around. So good play by him. That's something, I do a lot of fake hits in 3s, I do a lot of fake hits in 1s. But yeah, so far I've been dominating kickoffs. And it really is that simple. Last time I was struggling with my kickoff. saying, oh, I need to work on it, and really didn't require any work. Just required a different focus. I couldn't get the shot off, but I'll be able to boost. Oh, he's kind of giving up possession, so he has to dive because of the poor force touch. So you just gotta block that. That's the half flip of a professional there. Right, just make sure I cover what's behind, and I just gotta hit this long. There's no reason to play games there. You can score anything there, so I've got to hit it far. And trying not to give him the 50 that he wanted. And eventually I did give it to him because I ran out of boost. Would like to do that 50 a little more down line so it kind of pinches along the wall. I turned in too much there. Should be guiding him a little bit. Okay. Ooh, he's gone early. And that tells me I should have gone low. Okay, so he's messing around, which means I'll get the save. I think he'll, anytime I see that, I get a little ticked off because I'm like, hey, I want you to push me. I want you to take me seriously. So I will score this goal, and I'll demand that from him. I mean, it's not a slight to me. And say, I want the toughest competition. I want to improve you, so you can improve me. Little gap there. Not good enough with our shots on the turn yet. Something I've been working hard on. Something Fair Peak is by far the best at. There's another guy called King Ranny. Awesome Rocket League player. Great runs player. His power slide, shots on the power slide are unreal. Number one in the world. You might notice him because he streams quite a bit, and he's been on Johnny Boy's stream quite a bit too. Very good guy. One of my favorite guys in the scene. So here I want to kind of attack the back post and then have the opportunity to attack the near post, and it gives me a couple chances. So here I just get a good 50, but by attacking the back post, you are also opening yourself up to attack the near post and the back post. So the opponent has to guess which way you're going to go. And so you can start faking, going to the near post, you go behind him. There's so many opportunities there. And 1's is all about creating attacking opportunities that have more than one option. If you have 1, 2, 3 options. A balanced triple can have several options where you're threatening a shot. Creating that separation and threatening more and more areas. And the more options you have, the more the opponents have to actually rely on guesswork rather than, good defense. They limit you to one option. And that's where your quality of execution comes into play. Alright, so buddy again. Alright, don't want to dive in there. I've just seen that. I've had that experience too many times. I almost never dive after the kickoff when it's like super neutral, and I just reverse and he hits it into me. It's one of those moments where or I'm trying to mitigate risk because no one can see what's happening behind the ball. Nice little delay flick. And you also notice I did the fake kickoff, so thank you to whoever commented that. Just puts a little seed of doubt in the opponent's mind. So I can cut across here. Ooh, that touched way too inside. So it's gonna be a very lame attack. It just kind of fizzles out. Now I've got no boost. And I could have taken that, a little across the field, set up a bounce dribble, and see if he would be willing to attack me. Anyway, some quick thinking there. Just taking inside. He panicked a little bit, threw the ball away. Ooh, so painful. But one thing you have to get used to very quickly in ones is you have to be in the present moment. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for that miss. You have to be in the present moment. So if you do have like a frustrating miss or something, just breathe. That brings you into the present. Then you can focus again. Focus on the present. The better you are at focusing on the present, the better you are your chance to succeed and observe in a detached way and be objective in your own analysis, and that analysis is what helps you become better. And that analysis is not even put into words. It's just, you know, you have a feeling, oh, I feel like this is something I can work on, and then you come back and you work on it. I think a number one mistake players make is like they get very mechanistic and they're like, oh, you know, for example, like a kickoff. Like, oh, I need to focus on getting this boost, and once I do that, I flip. Oh, why didn't I flip that way? And oh, I flipped too far. And you can get very frustrating very quickly. And just trust yourself. You know, be in the present moment. Trust yourself to play. It's the only way you can improve. So here I'm gonna try to cut across a little bit. That's a surprising lag hit, because I thought he blocked it, because he did challenge at a really good time. Came in very fast. So I'm finding that the separation I create is closed very quickly. He's gonna tell me here. He's seeking to close me very quickly. So when I create that separation, I should be looking for moves to like kind of just pop it over him. It's been a pattern I've been noticing. He's been every time he gives up possession, he's always been challenged very quickly. Alright, just shepherd that safety, pick up a couple pads, let's see what he's got. Okay, ceiling shot. Set to cover anything high. Ooh, that arrow shot. Not so good. Just pre-jumping and blocking the angles. Ooh, that was scoreable. I feel like I'm gonna have to pay for that. Oh, he's missed open net. Ooh, so here I was tempted to go into the corner, and I had to hit the brakes because I realized I'd given him too much space. Here's that pop I was talking about, right? He's challenged me so early. He's been doing this like as a pattern. And so I anticipate that, and I'm watching him and I see him turn. I'm like, okay, he's actually gonna commit. He's not a fake challenge. That's the problem when you don't play in the moment, like, and you say, okay, you have like a hard set strategy. I'm always gonna do this. I'm always gonna challenge early. It becomes way too easy to read. That's why being in the moment and analyzing each play as if it was the first is more important. Makes you a better one spire. Makes you more unpredictable. Nothing in this game works every time. Back off after feigning, slow recovery. I'm not sure where he is. Oh, there he is. Gonna grab all the boosts. Ooh, I think he's actually kind of bumped me there. This is a pretty open chance, but I just couldn't get to the right of the ball. He's kind of taking that away from me. It's a good chance though. It was a nice little challenge off the wall using some aerial car control. Okay, he's gone low, so I just have to make sure I cover that. Okay, let's see what he's got. Make sure I grab the... No, I avoid the boost. Here's that little bit of space I get on his transition back. I can now smother that ball across. Ooh, I missed the boost, so I'm just going to do a fake challenge. Gives me the ball. Now I got that little bit of space on the transition. See if I can pop early. He does a fake challenge this time. It's good. Good by him. And now he's trying to push the ball. That's kind of what he does. And he tries to get you boost. That's a recovery and a half. Alright, so that ball didn't go anywhere, and that's an easy goal for him. So now I just gotta focus on, you know, just the present moment on the next kickoff. You know, watch what he does. That's it. Watch the name tag. It's very easy to get yourself in a headspace where you're like, oh, I need to protect my lead, and you start overthinking everything. You start putting more pressure on yourself. It's like completely unnecessary. Focus on name tag. That's it. Eyes on the name tag. It's very similar to like maybe any other sport, like tennis. You know, there's common turn of phrase like just watch the scenes of the ball. In soccer, just like watch the flight of the ball. I don't know. When you focus on something so small, you actually become more aware of what's around. Okay, here I'm just trying to do a delayed dodge shot. I'm not super clean at them yet because it's something I've been like really focusing on. It's just been really fun to play around with. Ooh, this is some calculated saving. Right now he's got good possession. He's trying to get behind me. I'm gonna fake the power clear. Try to get possession myself. Do kind of a delayed air dribble. Can I do a double tap? I think he had the double tap mostly covered. So it's good that I kind of fluffed it. I'm gonna try to cut across here. Set my bounce dribble. Yeah, to be honest, I'm just trying to get that shot. It's looking for that delayed dodge. He's got a good shot here. That's one thing Octane are really dangerous with. When they're cutting across the ball, they can do that side flip and goes right over the opponent very, very quickly. It's hard to filtrate that from if they're gonna actually continue the dribble. It's just that dangerous on the turn. Ooh, there it is, but then it's too high. It wasn't like the technique I was looking for. I'd like to have more of a flip when I do. He's got a good save. I'm gonna try to control this. Set my own bounce dribble. Alright, he's gonna panic and hit that ball away. Now I can flip this ball across and keep possession, keep it bounce. Just gotta be patient. Okay. Again, I'm like attacking the near post constantly because I'm trying to do that shot. But this time, maybe because last time I got a delayed dodge, he's like, oh, I want to go early. And I just end up going underneath him. Will I cut across? I do cut across. Now I attack the back post. I mean, we talked about that in the first game. You attack the back post, it triggers the opponent has to respect the hit. Because he's like, okay, I have to at least cover the back post. So I know that, and I just kind of flop my car to block it. And I get the 50. And I actually get a goal. This is one of those like kind of traps you can put your opponent in. The only way the opponent can get out of that is if he keeps possession. If he has a good kickoff. Gotta cover net quickly. It's a good shot. No, it's post. Oof, I could have gotten there. I typically guess off these. Guess wrong side, but I mean, he should be scoring anyway. Alright, trying to attract him to the ball there first before I make any challenge. If he stays and I make a hit, you can just pick up the rebound and score. So, gotta be careful. Half flip challenge. I can hit this once and then get the next shot really efficiently. Half flip challenges, so long as you are not too close to the ball. something you definitely want. And for him, you should probably, you know, fake the half flip challenge. Trying to go over him. Wow, that's a bit unfortunate. Bumping him into a save. Now he's got a ton of boost too. Gonna back off. Probably could have done more with that possession. Fake challenge, and I only hit defend one option, so makes it a little easy. Attacking the near post should give me possession. Trying to go across. Gets boost. That should be goal. I've been doing that move a lot today, I've noticed. It's just been really effective, you know, just kind of cross the opponent a lot in those kind of like 50s or on side to side. Alright, so this is the one kickoff that I haven't experienced enough to look at, you know, adjust for the difference in the name tag. There are probably maybe it's something where I can see, okay, the opponent's done a front flip, so I can anticipate that kind of kickoff or something. There's some clue somewhere that I haven't found yet, because the Scarf kickoff is unusually effective against what I do. Realize it's pretty close. Oh, bit of a poor touch. Oh, he's played me well. Yeah, he's completely got me there. Good goal by him. He's waiting for my touches, and he's playing for my touches. So by giving him those touches, he's able to get possession, and he's able to get me overcommitting, and then I have to boot to fix my overcommit. And he knows that, and he fakes low, and it's a really good play. He stretched me around the field. Okay, I'm not gonna go for the corner boost. Just gonna grab the pad here, and then I'm just gonna cover the inside here. That's all I need to do. Don't need to panic. Got 21 boost here, that's plenty. Okay, he's missed. Get 50. Okay, I'm dead. That's good bounce dribble. Only way I could stop that is if I go up the field a little bit. But with 33 boost, I was unsure how effective I'd be. It was a good, well-timed demo. Just make sure I take the net. Ooh, he's got me. I just went up a little early. I was anticipating like a really high chip, and then he does like a delayed second jump. It's a good goal, but it looks a little silly because it's just a basic shot. And I was expecting something more elaborate, and he goes for the, you know, he counters it by doing just the most normal thing. So thank you to Nike here. You played a really good game, gave me good competition. Same with Buddy. Those games improved me. And I'm not too miffed about the loss because I think this series showed that I had an improvement in my concentration, my focus, my kickoffs, general focus, and being able to see what the opponent's doing and having that kind of objective analysis and making the adjustments necessary. The one thing I notice, right, as part of this analysis is a lot of my dribbles, especially off of kickoffs or on the transition, they attack the near post too much. And I had a lot of success when I attacked the back post and I threatened more things. And I think part of that was this need to want to get those, like, you know, delayed dodge shots that I've been working really hard on, and not taking the competition seriously. So yeah, I just got to find a balance. I'm trying to force a lot of those delayed dodge shots when it was just inappropriate. A smart player would let that come out spontaneously. You see the opportunity, so then you do it. You don't have to like preemptively do a dribble move, you know, 4 or 5 seconds in advance, because that makes you inflexible, and that's gonna kill you in once. It's gonna give up a lot of counterattack goals. So that's this series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Should be back with some tutorials pretty soon. I've been making quite a few packs. They do take quite a bit of time to make, especially ones that are a little more interesting and challenging. So definitely see you around the next month, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.